Good morning, thanks for coming back to my channel. When did I see you last? I was at the Milton Keynes Reimagined event, wasn't I? It's been almost a week since that. And again, through the week, I've struggled to get running done. I'm really trying to find like a new pattern that I can get into to fit running in. And at the minute, I've not figured it out, but I did manage to run yesterday, one day earlier in the week that I managed to get out than the week before, if that makes sense. So last week it was Friday. And what I'm doing, I'm going on the Round Aylesbury Walk, which is a marked trail which circumnavigates Aylesbury, and it's approximately a half marathon. I mean, it's not exactly a England Athletics accurately measured type of route, but it's approximately a half marathon. It takes in lots of scenic off-road areas, and it also goes through a few sort of roads and housing areas, so it's a bit of a varied route. I'll try and show you a bit of it today. I'm looking out for these markers to get round it. Now, you might have trails in your area. Wherever you are, if you do a bit of research, guarantee you'll find a trail somewhere. There's things like the South Downs Way, the Monarchs Way, the Robin Hood Way. There's hundreds of them up and down the country. Get out there, be brave and go off-road. But if you're going to do it, come prepared. I've got my backpack, I've got 2 litres of water with me. I've got a charged phone, I've got a few gels. So if I roll an ankle or something, I've got fluid, I've got some calories, and I can use the phone to raise help. Be safe and be prepared, and you'll have a good run. So where I am now, there's actually planning permission in at the moment to build a whole housing estate around this area. And this is a beautiful running place. And this has been a bit of the problem with the Round Aylesbury Walk, because as the town expands, they keep building out into the trails. So that's why some of it is road and pavement and housing. And just looking up ahead on this gatepost, I've got myself the green arrow for the Round Aylesbury Walk, telling me to go straight on. One thing you'll find with trails is there's often stiles and gates and things that you've got to negotiate, and just keep following the markers, keep following the trails. Hey mate, have I disturbed your calibrations? Sorry. Often these trails use existing rights of way, and as you can see, this farmer's fenced it off with access gates, but he wants to keep people on the trail. I guess if he's growing stuff, he doesn't want it trampled, so he's installed these fences, because not every section of it is fenced like this, so it must be down to the individual landowner. So this is what I'm talking about over here. Beautiful scenery. I've got the dewdrops in the grass cooling my feet, and then I turn it round and they're built out this far, so it's only a matter of time, I think, before this particular trail gets swallowed up. I may not be here to run, so I'm going to make the most of it whilst it is. This is a bit I can never remember if I've got to go over there or that way. I'm not seeing any trail markers there. No, so I'm going to press on this way. I wonder if that came down in the recent storms. Okay, I've just come out of the grass path, and I was a little bit worried that this wasn't the right way, but I can see the finger pointer up ahead on Crocus Drive there, so this has got to be the right way. Just coming up on this bit of road, right, so there's a housing estate. I've got to run down there, but you're right on the cusp of nature here. You know, little stepping stones, it goes through into fields there. But at least I'm on some grass and I'm off road still. You've got to look out for the markers, because they can be mounted on absolutely anything. Right, well, I'm a good hour and 10 minutes into this run. I've covered 5 miles. I'm taking it nice and easy. I'm just enjoying the run. Still following the markers. I'm going through, I think this is Hayden Hill. It's a bit of a housing area now. I've come out of lots of rural, I've got quite a bit of housing like this now before it goes rural again. One thing about the Round Aylesbury Walk is that it actually coincides with the Aylesbury Park Run route, and just coming up on this post here is the start of the park run. So I'm actually going to run the first 2k of park run. So here we go, regular Aylesbury Park runners. You'll recognise this, you've just run the first straight, and look, Round Aylesbury Walk trail marker there, and then there's one down here on this post. How many times have you run down there and not seen them? Alright, I'm just ticking over 9 miles and I'm coming out of a field and then a bit of a farm track just into the village of Bearton. I know there's a little bit of a, I've got to go up the road a little bit to pick the trail back up at the church. So the village of Bearton is a very old village, the original village featured in the Domesday Book. There's a historical well as well, so I'll just quickly stop off here. Look, so it says St Osyth was an Anglo-Saxon princess born in a palace at Quarrendon in about 650 AD, so this well is named after her. So getting off road and exploring, you actually find random stuff, you learn something. Next time you're at the pub and you want to impress a girl, you can tell them about St Osyth's well and they'll love it. 100% 100% chick magnet information, that is. Onwards on the Round Aylesbury Walk. Right, last time I did the Round Aylesbury Walk route, this bit I couldn't get through it. I actually came the other way round. So here's the footpath. The mark is a bit faded. There's obviously construction going on, look, because of houses and stuff. So this is another bit where they're already building on it, and I don't even know how long this will be here, but this route's open for now. From the other end I couldn't actually get through. There was a big board last time and I had to take a detour, so I'll see if I can get through. I tell you what, that absolutely reeks. I've come out of here and there's no Round Aylesbury Walk marker. There's only a public footpath sign, but that seems to lead into housing. Is it down there? My best guess is from the maps on the Aylesbury Ramblers website. Aylesbury Ramblers actually waymark and maintain this route, and so I couldn't get through last time because of construction of this lovely new build estate. But the maps tends to suggest straight on, and the public footpath marker sort of suggested straight on, and I'm guessing it follows public rights of way, doesn't it? So I'm having a gamble, see if I can get through this way. Right, I've sussed it. Pokemon Go has given me the answer, because this is a new build. It's done on the old map and it's just got the trail leading through to the canal. Right, this is where I ran into issues before. So if you see over the far side, I'll just poke you through there, there's that green boarding at the back. And I came the other way round, the canal is right there, and I got stuck at that green boarding, and I went down that way and along the road and I missed out all this. So actually it's only a very short stint that's fenced off at the minute. So I need to go down here to the road. There's another canal bridge and I can get on the canal and come back up. So it's going to add a bit of distance on, but needs must sometimes. It's a thing with these trails is there's often things going on that you have to just adapt to. So let's get around it. Okay, I found the canal bridge to get back on the canal. I'm absolutely knackered now. A lot of run walk now, but I don't mind that. I just want to get the half marathon distance completed today. I found a bit in deep nettles. I'm getting stung, but I've got to get through it to stay on the bloody trail, and there's no other way through. I'm just trying to trample them down and stuff, but it's not really working. I'll trample it that way maybe. There we go. Let's get that down. Christ. mean, look at this, right? This is the Round Aylesbury Walk. I'm on a building site. And building new houses, basically. They've got it all set up, safety and all that, to get through, but, you know, once this is built, what's going to happen? Are they going to leave this little dirt track through, or what are they going to do with it? I don't know. Hopefully this route can still be used the whole way when all these buildings are done. I've just come out, got the Round Aylesbury Walk, I've got the trail marker behind me, and I'm going to walk down here, and I've got to pick up the trail back in them bushes, but I can also go to them traffic lights and turn left, and rather than go through the trail and through Bedgrove Park, pretty much back to where I started, I ain't got far now, I could go down the main road at the traffic lights at Bedgrove, and there's a Sainsbury's there, and I'm starving. And I'm really debating whether to just sack off finishing the actual Round Aylesbury Walk, because I'm at 12.5 miles here now, so whatever I do, whichever way I go, I'm going to hit half marathon distance. Do I just sack off the route and go and get some food on the way home? Or do I carry on and finish what I started? I don't know what's happened here. Look, this lady's getting out of a car. That's all a bit random, isn't it? See, this is the other thing, right? Do I make a mad dash across this busy road to stay on the Aylesbury Walk, or do I just go there where there's a crossing? I think that's safer, isn't it? I don't want to go to Sainsbury's. I think I'm definitely making this call on the interest of safety. Yeah, that's how I'm going to chalk it up. That's how I'm going to justify it. I'm going to Sainsbury's because I want to stay safe. I've just gone over 13.1 miles. I've done the half marathon distance as I arrive at the shops, and it was written I should have come this way 100%, and I've had a little change of idea actually. Sainsbury's is going in the bin and we're going to Costa.